want to do the Steve thing, but he's not here. We have to do it in front of him.
Well, no, it's supposed to be.
Steve hands in audio on a daily basis for the show, just to get everyone up to speed. He handed in something. We have no idea what it is. Oh, there's a description.
Yeah.
But this is radio.
We love fun audio. Things, mistakes, anything from the news that's funny or TV shows, radio, something that's a gaffe, an error, always makes me laugh. So Steve brought this in today, and I guess it's supposed to be something.
Yeah, don't say what it is.
I don't know what it is.
Because maybe we'll play a wacky little game.
Oh.
And we'll play it and see if people can even figure out what it is.
I have no idea what it is. And guaranteed he would try to pass the buck off to someone else.
Right.
Because that's how everybody works around here. They're so competitive and so afraid for their lives here, the people that contribute things to the program, that they don't ever fess up to if something is funny or if it's theirs. It's like, oh, where'd this come from? Oh, I think Travis kind of pointed it out. Steve burnt it. I'm just handing it to you. And here's a clip I got off the news last night. Oh, is it funny? Well, someone in my house I heard laughing from the bathroom. They never want to commit, ever. And if Steve wants to commit to this, he should be committed.
Steve
What'd I do?
will explain things to you like it's the end of the explanation, like
What?
we've been talking about it for hours.
Shut
up. Hey, Steve, what is it? Well, no, Travis had said that you guys wanted this, so I decided just to get it and put it there. I thought you'd want it. Like, this is the final chapter in this book.
Yeah, don't ask me another question.
Say, well, you know, Nathaniel had indicated that this was kind of the way it was going.
Here it is. It's what everyone's asked for.
But this stuff has to sound good on the radio.
Yeah.
I know why he handed this in.
Why?
But when you play it on the radio, it makes no sense whatsoever.
Do you think he didn't hear it?
You need to
of course
see,
I heard it.
You need to see the video along with this clip.
Oh, he saw the video and heard it and
Right.
thought it was funny.
So he handed this in. Let's just play it. It's 20 seconds. Try to figure out what this is.
Tady to vyřizovat nebudem. Vy jste mě napadl zbaběle ze zadu. Proč jste se mi nepostavil jako chlap čelem? Vy jste zbabělec.
It's the baptism scene from The Godfather.
Is that what it is? I could not tell you what that is. It makes no sense. I don't understand even what language that is.
Right.
It sounds Russian, and then there's some squealing, and is that applause I'm hearing?
I don't know.
What is it?
I don't know. There's a description, so we could just read it and blow the whole thing. But later on this morning, we'll get Steve on the radio to explain why he handed this in and thought it would be great for our radio show.
Hysterical.
You can't
Talk
see
about
him.
it for hours.
He holds on to his two headphones. He goes, well, no, it's supposed to be I just thought it was a quick thing. I thought, yeah.
Here's Steve.
Was it? Did you?
Here's Steve. Steve.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
buddy. Hey, what's up?
I'm desperately trying to get on a mic because Mars convinced me that I could talk to you guys real time, but apparently that's not working.
Oh, all right.
Anyway, the two Czech guys that are fighting at the podium? That was something that Ben and I saw on the news.
Oh, okay. Hold it. Now, let me guide you through this. Like I said before, notice Ben has now been dragged into this. Sure. See, this isn't planned. No, hold on, Steve. This isn't planned. I've seen this so many times.
I love our
staff.
staff.
I know exactly how it's going to play out. See, Steve has subtly now pinned some of this on Ben by dragging him into it.
I love our staff because if they were on the Titanic and they were hanging onto that dumb door or a piece of wood,
they'd be pulling each other off.
They would pull each other right off that damn
Ben, you are now involved in this crappy audio that Steve brought in.
He was saying that you said it was really good.
We might have watched it on the internet. I don't even remember. I remember discussing this a long time ago, but it was like 2 weeks ago.
So,
a
Steve,
week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and we saw it on CNN. And someone sent in the clip, and I grabbed the audio. I was like, okay, it's two Czech guys fighting. It works better with the video.
I think it was on break.com. I think that's where we saw
it.
See,
now, Ben lobs it back with the I could have been there, I don't remember
could have been, I don't know.
remember
It is so typical. I love the way these guys work. They're constantly trying to cover themselves by tossing someone else under the bus.
No, I'm totally copping to it. I pulled the audio.
They're brilliant. They're absolutely brilliant.
And the I'll overly compensate cop to it. We don't buy that. No, it's all me.
I understand.
There's a fear that runs through every single member of this radio show, and you can hear it.
This is a classic example.
The reality is, this doesn't make any sense just playing it on the radio.
None.
Yeah, you know what? Now that I hear it all by itself, it really doesn't.
I don't know. I had a couple of good laughs there. There was one part.
No, you did.
No, I did. Can we play that again?
When that guy went.
All right, well,
No. It was good.
Here's the explanation.
Steve, why don't you describe what's going on as the clip is playing?
It's Czech's healthcare minister and an advisor to President Václav Klaus got into a fistfight in a confrontation captured by TV cameras. Former Vice Prime Minister Miroslav Masak, a dentist by profession who was invited to moderate a discussion of Czech dentists with David Rath, slapped Rath on the back of his head in front of the perplexed audience.
Wow.
And TV cameras saying he was settling a private matter with him. Rath called Masak a coward, and the two exchanged punches. That's what you're about to hear.
And then the screaming is the audience there?
I guess.
No, it's the dentist actually posting on his radio message board.
Here it is.
Tady to vyřizovat nebudem. Vy jste mě napadl zbaběle ze zadu. Proč jste se mi nepostavil jako chlap čelem?
I've got to get this.
Vy jste zbabělec.
Oh, that's when he calls him out. That's when the Falcons flew in. And scene.
No, that sounds good. I have it in my iPod.
I do.
Wow, Steve.
Steve, that stunk.
Are you getting enough sleep? Are you getting enough sleep, buddy?
No, I never get enough sleep. Roughly 4 hours an evening. You know, I brought in great audio today. I sent.
Yeah, did you? You know what we want you to do? We want you to put that on a loop.
Shut up. Nobody cares.
That one we just got. We want you to put that on a loop and play it through a room as you hang yourself.
All right, I'll go do that right now.
Hey, what audio did you send in today?
Yeah, what's the great stuff for today?
An audio of a cop butchering the national anthem at a memorial service.
Yeah, we'll save your ass by playing this right now.
Oh, gee, thanks. How generous.
Ooh.
Oh,
I don't like the way Steve is nipping at Ope's heels and Ope's being generous and good.
Because Steve feels that was good audio. You could tell by his reaction right there.
No, I will. No, I love when
Well, it's funny how Steve wasn't watching anything with Ben. Now the good stuff's coming.
Yeah, where'd you get this?
I found it on my own. For all I know, this could land flat on its ass, too, but, you know, I'll
Honestly, it's not. This cop just butchered the national anthem. It's pretty funny.
What's the story? What's the memorial? What's the guy?
Bye, Steve. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Steve.
Well, me and Ben were watching. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Pay attention, people, because you'll notice that every time they give us something that bombs, someone from the staff, they will always drag someone in with them.
That should be a fine morning show starring some of our own people, the Buck Pass and Zero Show.
Dan says it all from New Hampshire. Nothing better than visual humor.
Yeah.
On the radio.
Great stuff.
All right, here it is. Cop screws up national anthem during a memorial service, not sure which city. A black police officer steps up to the podium to sing national anthem, which he proceeds to butcher. The audio you're about to hear is cut up, but only because the accompanying video is edited. So I guess they go through, where he butchers it.
Don't you know, if you're singing the national anthem, shouldn't you, if you aren't absolutely positive of the words, have them in front of you?
That's the one.
At a podium or
That's
something?
the one song you don't want to butcher, too.
You do not want to ruin the song by forgetting the words or...
All right.
You can't wing it.
No.
It says he stinks and has no business singing in public.
Yeah, his voice is really bad.
Listen to this clip.
I brought it myself. No one helped me.
I videotaped this. I was there.
Stayed up late editing all by myself. Ben wasn't involved in this.
Ben, I had it.
He had it, Ben.
What'd you do, Ben?
Don't bother the boss.
Maybe I don't have it. Oh, there it is.
Oh, see, can you see by the dawn's early light was so hell the twilight
What?
As the last gleam in the track, who brought us by? For the rapids we wanted this stream and the rocket's red glare, bombs bursting in air, gave to the night that the stars were still there.
The stars?
Oh, still yet wave, and the home of the free.
Home of the free. You idiot. Oh. How embarrassing.
That's really bad, though.
Yeah.
How do you... the Spanish version is actually better than that.
That is horrid. He didn't know the words.
Free. Ugh.
Didn't get the true feel and meaning of the song, did he? No, it wasn't me at karaoke.
Well, what do you think? Steve redeemed himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was good. It was very good audio.
It's wonderful.